Welcome back to Gaming Poorly. In the previous videos, I shared some tips on saving coin for budget loadouts. And now is the time we talked about maximizing profit as well as storage management in Arena Breakout. The goal is to make you a Tetris master by the end of this video. So let us begin.
In order to loot efficiently, we need to first understand some of the basics. Backpacks and rigs in Arena Breakout has two important stats. The space of the bag determines how many items it can carry, and the expanded size indicates how many slots the bag occupies or uses in the storage while expanded. There are two options when it comes to looting bags: stacking them, or keep them in rolled up form. Backpacks and unarmored rigs usually hold more items when expanded. So if you find it difficult to memorize all 20 backpacks and 19 unarmored rigs in the game, you don't have to. The only two backpacks that will lose spaces when stacking is the sling bag and the field camping backpack. Stop wondering whether to stack or roll up a backpack or rig in a raid. Stacking is usually better as long as you avoid those two backpacks. Don't be afraid of messing up. When you have two bags of different sizes, always fill up the smaller one first, and then throw it into the bigger bag. If you really don't like to bother with stacking bags, the XA4 Tactical Backpack is a good choice. It offers more spaces compared to other backpacks of the same price range, but not very good for stacking bags as it can only fit in 3x4 rigs like the FA multipurpose chest rig. Looting players can be very profitable in the game. Due to the weight limits in the game, it is usually more efficient to loot weapon parts like the scope and muzzle instead of the full gun. But a common mistake that even the best players make when it comes to maximizing profit is looting from the wrong part of the gun. For example, you could loot both the rails and scope of the Mosin instead of just the scope. Loot the 74U rails, the rails mini extension and the CRDS scope from this AKS 74U instead of just the CRDS. For compact scope, looting with its rails only takes up one slot instead of two. Same thing for the stocks, you can loot the entire extension. Here's a quick tip for you: fully attached handguard only take up 2 slots in the storage. Hooray, more spaces for the storage. It could take a while for beginners to learn which part to loot at first. Whenever you are in doubt, just loot from the assembly part. It will net you more value per slot more often than not. On a side note, it may feel slow and troublesome to unload the mag and ammo from a gun, but it's worth doing even if you are not going to take the gun. Taking away the mag and ammo not only prevents other player from using the gun against you in a raid. Fully stacked level 3 ammo also worth around 5 to 10k for only one slot. That's about it for this video. As usual, let's end the video with some bonus tips. Number 1. You can perform action like using med while searching. Number 2. Hold the loot button to close crates, drawers, safe and so on to pretend like they are not looted.